Hello class 10 students. Now today I'm going to discuss some about on the topics of arithmetic. Now question model, question number 2. Now questions like is. Now first we discuss the questions very deeply and carefully. And Bipin wants to deposit rupees 1 lakh in a bank for 2 years. Now in place of Bipin, question may ask in Gita, Sita, any institute, any person, any shopkeeper, any name of the person. Now in place of 1 lakh rupees there will be 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs etc. for 2 years in place of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, maybe like this. The bank has given 3 options: annual compound interest, semi-annual compound interest, and quarterly compound interest. Now to Bipin at the rate of 10% per year, or another word PA also, per annum. Now question asks, which of the above 3 options will earn Bipin more interest? Another word, another language. Question may ask, if you are advisor, then in which option do you suggest to Bipin? If you are advisor, then in which option you suggest to deposit Bipin so that he will earn more interest? If you are advisor, then your work is to suggest Bipin or to show Bipin in which option is best option. Now in the case of annual compound interest, semi-annual compound interest, and quarterly compound interest. Now what does it mean? Annual compound interest means it provides interest after the duration of 1 year. Interest will provide at the end of 1 year. Now semi-annual compound interest means it provides interest at the end of each 6 months. In 1 year there are 2 6 months. So first 6 months bank provides you interest. Now this interest converted into principal, and again interest also on interest. For example, if you deposit 100 rupees and after 6 months if you get interest for 5 rupees. Now in second 6 months, now your principal will be 105, and 105 is your principal. So again you will earn interest of interest. So at the period of 6 months, semi-annual compound interest. Now quarterly compound interest means now in 1 year there are 12 months. Now quarterly 3 months. In 1 year there are 3 months. So it is quarterly. Now there are 3 months for 3 months for 1 year. So at the end of 3 months, bank or any institute provide you interest. Now after 3 months you will get some interest. Now it will be converted into principal. Again it on also interest. Now it will be converted into principal. After 3 months you will get again interest. Now it converted into principal, and finally these all are converted into principal, and you will get compound amount, or interest earns also interest. So it is clearly any amount on the same time and the same rate always compound. Quarterly compound interest is higher than semi-annually compound interest, then annual compound interest, then simple interest. So you are advisor or now advisor. If not, which of the above three option will on BP more interest? So it is clearly BP on more interest at the rate of quarterly compound interest. Quarterly compound interest. Now another question B. How much compound amount can he get at the end of 2 years? Now you should understand the question's intention. How much compound amount can he get at the end of 2 years? Now after 2 years, there is no breakpoint, no option. So based on the semi-annually component, semi-annually or half-yearly compound interest, semi-annually or half-yearly compound interest, same. Now first write principal equal to 1 lakh, R equal to 10%, time equal to 2 years. But check here, semi-annually, half-yearly compound interest. So SCA. Now question asks, how much compound amount can he get at the end of 2 years? Compound amount, not interest. Now it means there are two options. You can directly calculate the compound amount or first calculate the compound interest and after then to find the compound amount A equal to P plus I. Both are same. Now first find the compound interest and after then add to principal, then it will be compound amount, or you can use directly formula to find the compound amount. Now formula is very simple. For example, S for half yearly compound interest. Just write P and 1 plus R by 100. Now but for the half yearly, R by 200 and whole power is twice t and minus 1. It is for compound interest. Now only half yearly compound amount. It means amount principal plus interest. You can write only P 1 plus R by 200. And power 2t, not minus 1. Now it gives compound amount. It means this is the amount of the sum of principal and compound interest. If you write here minus 1, then it will give you interest. If you write without minus 1, then it will give you compound amount. So question asks, how much compound amount can he get at the end of 2 years? Now to compound amount, now S for half yearly compound amount P 1 plus R by 200 power 2t. Now for the case of compound half yearly compound amount, R should be divided by 2. It is because R is always for yearly. Rate of interest is always provided for yearly. Now to find the semi-annually half yearly compound interest means we should divide R by 2. It is because now we are going to calculate the interest at the period of 6 months. So R by 2. In the case of quarterly, we are going to calculate the interest at the period of 3 months. Now in 1 year, there are 3 months. So in the case of quarterly, in compound interest, R should be divided by 4. R should be divided by 4. It is because we are going to calculate the rate, calculate the compound interest at the period of 3 months. So R should be divided by 4. Now it means our rate of interest only for 3 months. Rate of interest only at the period of 3 months, at the rate of interest at the period of 6 months. Now if you don't divide it any number, it is rate of interest for year. So half yearly compound amount P 1 plus R by 200 power 2t. Now write P for 1 lakh, 1 plus R for 10 by 200 power 2 times 2. Not like this, not 2, 2. Now 2 times 2, right? 2 times 2. Now it will be 4. Now 1 lakh. Now how to calculate 1.05? Now use calculator. Now like this. Okay, now first press AC, all clear, but it is online calculator, so there is no AC. Now first type 10 divided 200. Now press equal and then plus 1. Now it will be 1.05. Now it will be 1.05 power 4. Okay, now final calculation. Now press x power y, then 4 and type equal to and multiply 1 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer is 1,21,550 rupees 625. Now x power y. Now some calculator may have like this also. Now some calculator like this sign. This is caret sign. These all sign symbols function the same function. X power some dash blank or it's such type of sign which is known as caret x power y. Now it means if you multiply 2 power 4, it means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now it is very long, it will be 16. Now use calculator for this like this. 2, now press x power y and 4 and press equal to, it is also 16. So 1,21,550 rupees 63 paisa. Now it is rounding like this. 1.05 and x power y 4. Now equal to multiply 1 lakh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now after decimal there are 3 numbers, 3 digits, 1, 6, 2, 5. Now if you want to put only 2 digits after decimal, then you should neglect or leave the third number. Now if you neglecting or removing the third number, then you should check the removing or neglecting number. If this is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, now directly you can remove it, you can neglect it, but you are neglecting number is 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, which are 5 or more than 5, then you should add the previous term by 1. So 0.625 becomes 0.63. So your final answer is 1,21,550 rupees 63 paisa. So answer is half yearly compound amount after 2 years equal to 1,21,550 rupees 63 paisa. Now you can find the compound interest also. Now it is compound amount. Now if you want to find the compound interest, CI, compound interest, now you can write compound amount minus compound interest, not principal. So if you subtract from 1,21,550.63 minus 1 lakh, then there will be left 21,550 rupees 63 paisa is our interest. But question not asks to find the compound interest in the case of second number B. Now third, C. Question asks, at the end of the year, if Bipin withdraws the total amount received according to semi-annual compound interest, now and then deposit it for the rest of the period to receive quarterly compound interest, how much amount will he get at the end of at the end means at the end of 2 years. Now there are two years, but first year and second year. Now here at the end of the year, it means 1 year. If Bipin withdraws the total amount received according to the semi-annual compound interest, it means Bipin first deposit amount for 1 year at semi-annual compound interest. Semi-compound interest. After then, he withdraws all amount. All amount means principal plus interest. All amount, and then deposit it for the rest of the period to receive. Then he withdraw all the amount. It means there is principal plus interest and deposit for the second year to get the quarterly compound interest. Now rate of quarterly compound interest. How much amount will he get at the end? Means at the end of 2 years. At the end of 2 years, how much amount will Bipin receive? Question asks the so. Now again, at the end of the year, if Bipin withdraws the total amount received according to the semi-annual compound interest, now and then it deposit for the rest of the period to receive quarterly compound amounts. Okay, now first condition. Questions are not so hard, but you should understand what it says, what it indicates. Okay, now by first condition, now principal is 1 lakh. Now R equal to 10%, but time period is 1 year, not 2 years. Now first year he deposit at the rate of compound half-yearly semi-annual compound interest. After then he deposit quarterly compound interest. Now these are the R rate, the rate. So first you should find the compound amount. Compound, it is because he deposit all amount get after first year and to the second year. So compound amount P1 plus R by 200 by 2t power 2t 1 lakh 1 plus. Now calculate all this value, then you will get 1,10,250. Now it means if you subtract here 1 lakh, then you will get 10,250 rupees is his compound interest after 1 year. After 1 year, but Bipin deposit all his amount for the second year. So for the second year, now his principal will be 1,10,250. Now for the second year, R equal to quarterly and time equal to 1 year, remaining time. Now Q stand for quarterly compound amount P1 plus R by 400. r by 400 power 40. Now right here. Now after then calculate. Now 10 by 400 now equal to plus 1. Now there is power 4. Now x power y 4 now equal to, now multiply 1,10,250. So amount is 1,21,695 rupees 37. So quarterly compound amount at the end of 2 years equal to rupees 1,21,695 rupees 37 paisa. So now this is our model question. So question can be twisted in another language in the same category but twisted some another language. For example, at the end of Bipin withdraws the total amount received according to semi-annual compound interest, and he added some amount to the amount and deposit it for the rest period to receive. Such type of question, or he withdraws all the amount and he take out some money, after then remaining he deposit for the second year. Such type of question may be asked. Now how much and can at the end of 2 years? Now sometimes question may ask to compare their interest, such type of question. So model question is very important. So you should deeply study its structure. Now question asking technique, now question twisting technique. So you should practice more and more the same model question to get deep knowledge. Okay. Now keep on watching and I will discuss some more about this compound interest in my coming videos. Thank you.